So this is the face, and here's what I did. So first I chose an eye color. So I chose a brown. It can be any color. There's no right or wrong color. Like I said, it depends on how I'm going to costume her and how I did costume her. So I painted the iris, and then I took it was acrylic, and then I took a white gel pen and made the whites of the eyes, and then outlined the eye with a thin brown Sharpie marker, and painted her lips with a very small thin brush, and that's kind of a brownish red. Did her eyebrows with the Sharpie marker and those little eyelashes on the bottom. And then I always like to add some little sparkle onto the face, usually. So I just made little dots above her eyes. But, you know, just like Carol did on these faces, you know, you can do as much decorating on the face as the design of the doll tells you. Because, you know, once you get this face done, the doll starts to speak to you and say what she wants. Her face isn't perfect, you know, as much as I try to make it perfect. Like, let's see, the cheeks, one's higher than the other, but it tends to be, even the shapes of the eyes are slightly different. And, you know, we're not trying to do a perfect, pretty porcelain doll. We're trying to make a doll that looks congruent with the rest of her, which is organic and loving and spiritual and feeling and emotional, and just an altogether beautiful piece that comes with a message for you. So what, you know, what I do with her hair, I could take things from nature and give her some kind of something coming out of the top of her head. You can imagine there's all kinds of things that you could have that done. And at the end, I'll look at it upside down. So I'm looking for any kinds of things that I missed, because when our eyes look at something like this, our brain automatically fills in some of the areas, and so we don't notice certain things. And so when you turn it upside down, the brain only sees shapes. So I suggest that when you're doing, you know, with the clay too, when you're doing that you also do that, turn it upside down, just to see what you see as far as the shapes. With paper clay, you can go back in and you can sand the clay. If I decide that I don't like this face at all, I can wash most of it off, put more clay on it, I can put a bigger neck on it, I can do all kinds of things. You can add paper clay for years and years, keep adding it on, and it just keeps working. So I'm going to post this video, and we'll go from there.